NXT Takeover in your house tonight. The cards are looking ridiculous. I don't care what nobody says. The cards are looking ridiculous. I don't know who's going to be in match of the night, man. I really don't. These cards are looking good. But let's see what happens. So we're going to start off with Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li. I love this version of Xia Li. I know she was a babyface and all of that, and I was just hoping that they would have her turn heel. There's some wrestlers that, as a babyface, it won't work out, but as soon as they turn heel, oh God, they're a different story. This is the rematch of the Mae Young Classic. I don't know when they had their match. I don't know if it was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but this is their rematch. I think Mercedes Martinez defeated Xia Li, and now Xia Li is looking for revenge or redemption against Mercedes Martinez. I'm gonna roll with Xia Li. I'm hearing rumors that Mercedes Martinez might get called up to pair up with, is it Eve Marie? I believe Eve Marie and someone from NXT UK. I forgot her name too. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not sure, but I believe Xia Li is gonna pick up the win and defeat Mercedes Martinez. Now, I'm hoping that Mercedes Martinez doesn't get called up, but if she does, I hope they got a lot of things in store for her, because, bro, I do not like the creative team of the main roster at all. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're stuck in the past. They got to move forward. They got to adapt and just tweak a little bit. But that's my opinion. But I'm rolling with Xia Li on this one. Then you have the ladder match. For the $1 million title. Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight. Yeah, let me talk to you. This match, I expect this match to be very, very good. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I expect this match to be very good, very entertaining. I love LA Knight. I've been seeing him since Impact, NWA. He was known as Eli Drake, for those who doesn't know who LA Knight. Outside of WWE, he was known as Eli Drake. But now he's in WWE, he's known as LA Knight. I don't know why they switched that. They should have kept the Eli Drake, but that's my opinion. We ain't talking about that right now. I'm rolling with Cameron Grimes to go to the moon for that title. I just feel like it fits well for him. He's been bragging about the money and all of that. I just feel like that is gonna, for me, it's gonna fit him well with the $1 million championship. LA Knight can win it too. May not surprise me, but I got Cameron Grimes winning this match. Then you have the 6-man winner take all. Bronson Reed defending North American title. MSK defending the NXT tag team titles against Los Legados del Fantasma. Santos Escobar, I think Joaquin Wilde, I believe, and Raul Mendoza. You guys help me out in the comments. Now, Escobar, he dropped the Cruiserweight title after a week after Takeover Stand and Deliver. And I told one of my boys that if you guys remember back when he had like a little feud with Karrion Kross, they wanted to see if Escobar can hang with the heavyweights, because they know he can hang with the cruiserweights, but they want to see if he could hang with the heavyweights, because not only he could wrestle, but he could talk on the mic and he could speak very good English. If you have that, WWE, they'll take you any time of the week. So, Legado del Fantasma, they have that mission of all of them have gold in the faction. MSK, they won the NXT tag team titles. I think it was at Takeover 2. I think it was a Takeover as well. I don't want to say Takeover 2. They'd be like, what? I think they did. They were supposed to be next, but I think Wes got injured. They didn't have the opportunity. And Bronson Reed, we already know he won the North American title. What a moment! 14 years in the wrestling career, and he got one of his biggest wins in the career. I'm rolling with Bronson Reed and MSK retaining the titles. I think it's too early for them to drop it. I know Santos Escobar, he will win the North American title one way or another. Sooner or later, he's going to win it. I don't know if he'll win the NXT title down the road, but I know he's going to win the North American title unless WWE calls him up for the main roster. As far as like the tag team titles, that's not, I don't think MSK will drop that right now. I think they'll retain it. Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza, they'll have their chance, but I just feel like tonight won't be the night. They could win it. They could win it tonight. Anything could happen tonight, but I feel like they won't win it tonight. So I got Bronson Reed and MSK retaining the gold. Then we have the NXT Women's title on the line. Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon. I like this match, but I'm going with Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez is not dropping that belt anytime soon. She is not dropping that belt. Ember Moon, I'm glad she's back in NXT. She wasn't doing a lot in the main roster. She was getting hurt as well. I'm glad she's back in NXT. And no self-explanatory. Raquel Gonzalez is going to retain. Now, I don't know if tonight's the night Dakota Kai will turn to Raquel Gonzalez. I feel sooner or later she will, but if tonight is not the night that she will turn to Raquel Gonzalez, then sooner or later she'll turn to Raquel Gonzalez. They will have this crazy feud between Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. I don't know when she's gonna turn on, or let's say betray Raquel Gonzalez. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight or down the road, but sooner or later it's going to happen. But I'm rolling with Raquel Gonzalez to retain the NXT Women's title. Then you have the fatal 5-way match. Karrion Kross defending the title against Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole. I'm rolling with Karrion Kross to win and retain the NXT title. Here's my thoughts about this. Now, people are talking about call-ups and stuff. I believe Cole and Riley is gonna finish what they started as far as like their feud. Remember, Kyle O'Reilly is 1-0 against Adam Cole. I feel like they're gonna finish it. I don't know if they're gonna finish it towards the end of the year, or they'll finish it at the next takeover, which is like around October, unless they're gonna bring War Games to Survivor Series, and they'll probably finish off the feud, unless they'll pair up in the War Games and stuff. But let's see what happens. And I do believe that Gargano and Pete Dunne, they're going to start feuding. Because if you guys remember, Oni was mad because it was like, oh, if Adam Cole never interfered, Pete Dunne would have been number one contender. Theory had a complaint that, oh, if it wasn't for Cole, Gargano would have been number one contender either way, and yada, yada, yada. I just feel like Gargano and Pete Dunne is going to start feuding. And if that's the case, I cannot wait to see Gargano and Dunne have a feud. Because these two... Yo, I can't wait. And after that, I don't know who's Kross going to face as far as number one contender. He already beat Finn Balor. I don't know who's next. And there's rumors that Joe might come back to NXT. If that's the case, dog, take my money. Kross versus Joe. But you guys let me know who will be the next number one contender against Karrion Kross and his title after this match. You guys let me know. But I'm rolling with Karrion Kross on this one. So those are my predictions. You guys let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen, who you believe is going to win, all of that good stuff. With that being said, guys, thank you so much, my people on Instagram. I know my podcast and my YouTube is starting to grow, but I know sooner or later, as I keep being consistent, it's going to start growing. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time. Henny Wrestling, out.